Hi, and welcome back to A Life of Enchantment. Today I'm going to talk to you about clearing and cleaning your energy and the different ways that you can do this. And I didn't realise that I wasn't actually smudging myself properly. Yes, my home, yes, my car, yes, my things, but not myself. And my God, what a difference when you really do things properly. So first of all, I'm just going to give you a quick rundown on why it's important to smudge and clear and cleanse your energy of anywhere. Then I'm going to tell you a few little of my favourite ways of doing it. One of the biggest reasons you really should clear and cleanse your energy, your space, your car, things, your bedroom, cards, anything you're using, your utensils in the kitchen, pens, paper, clothes, whatever, jewellery, is that energy can stick and it gets stagnant. It doesn't even have to be negative things. It doesn't have to be that you've been around really depressive, heavy people, but you do need to clear those. It can just be your own energy that's got stagnant. It can be pets. It can be other people in your home or workspace. It can just be general traffic. It can be the weather. So it's really important that you keep an eye and do this regularly. Now, because I work with people, I work with spirit angels, I do my workspace before and after each client. And it's really important because I am linking, I am healing them. Some people come and they're desperate, they're suicidal, some people have been abused. There's all sorts of people that come, and that is not even necessarily negative or that they're horrible people, difficult people. Actually, none of them are. They're beautiful souls. It's just that energy then needs to be cleared and transmuted into love, and it's ready and set for the next person to come in. And also, I don't want too many energies coming into my home because it then becomes loud. So, and it's important to cleanse yourself and any jewellery, anything you had on you whilst you're working with people or around a lot of people. You've been to the shops, you've been in work, you've been to school, whatever it is. It's really nice to make sure you get that cleansing time. Now, some of my favourite ways are, my absolute favourite is the air and wind. Oh, I just love the element of air and air magic, and how it makes me feel. I love to cleanse myself with it, to stand out in it, to open the window. I love opening all the windows and doors and allowing it to just blow through my home. And if it's cold, I just do it for a bit. But it's so important because it just swishes, it just moves everything. It moves the energy. Air is just so magical. So if you're on your way home from work or school or from the shops or whatever, and just as you're walking to your car, just imagine yourself being cleared and cleansed, and then fill yourself back up. Remember, whatever you take away, you make sure you place something lovely and wonderful and healing, health, love and light back in. It's not so bad if you're just opening the windows just to clear the energy, but if you're going around, which I'll show you later, with other things and you're intentionally doing clearing and moving, then you make sure you fill that space back up. So the other thing is, when you get in the car, just for a few minutes, you can let out any frustration verbally, make sure the windows are open and just blow that air through. Just let it shake your hair up, just kind of, let it move you, let it move, just shake everything up a bit and clear it away. And then fill back up with love and light, healing and health, calmness, whatever it is you need, happiness, joy. So don't forget, when you're doing intentions, bring in happiness and joy. Lots of people bring in just prosperity or just calm or peace. Bring in joy. It's the highest vibration. It's wonderful. So that's my one of my favourites. There are also playing lots of different types of music, whatever genre you're into. Well, not so much heavy metal and stuff like that, if that's what you're into, but I suppose if it makes you feel uplifted, well, that's your thing. But, very sort of peaceful or kind of beat, that people use drums. Some people use Tibetan singing bowls, which sometimes I do actually. And you can go around and intentionally clear the space. You would walk around with into each area. You can also clear chakras. You can also use Tibetan singing bells or any bell, and you can go into each corner. It's a really pretty sound, and I actually like using this over crystals because I do that and allow the vibration and the sound to just clear and cleanse it. It's so sweet. I also use these over food sometimes as well. So when I'm cooking, I'll clear or I'll place in using this. It's really lovely. And do a little chant at the same time. There are sprays and aromatherapy. I love using sprays actually, and you can use moon water, sun water sprays, as storm sprays, and I will go into other videos telling you how to make those, and aromatherapy. You can burn aromatherapy, and I do that an awful lot. I've always got an oil burner going, and I just love creating scent. I'm qualified aromatherapist, so I know how to create scent. You don't have to be, for different purposes. Please, with sprays and scents, please just keep an eye, do your research on anything that could irritate you, anyone in your family, and any pets. So, there is also saging and incense, and I'm not too keen on incense, if I'm honest, and I tend to use sage if I'm really, really desperate. But just quickly before I move on to those, I just want to tell you about the white light. So you can imagine the space being like cleared with white light. You can ask any angels and any spirit guides you work with. You can also ask Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to clean the space for you. You can also ask people, the angels, to go ahead and clear a space for you before you arrive, which is a really lovely thing to do. You can also Reiki a space, clear it with that, if you're attuned to Reiki, and yourself. So remember, there's white light for yourself, there's all of these things that you can do for yourself as well. So the incense you can go around with as well, and you can clear any tools, but I'll move on to what you can clear later. So a sage stick, this is a white sage stick. You can get them in different shapes and different sizes. I keep mine in a little shell just because I think it's pretty. You do need a fireproof dish for it, so you would light it, and then some people will use a feather to push the smoke into the corners of the room, push it around. So ensure that when you are using sage particularly, that you have got the doors and windows open so you can get the smoke. But when you're clearing anything, if you're going into a room and clearing the room, you really need to make sure it does have an escape. And so a lot of people, when they're doing their house, they'll go from the top back end of the house and they'll work their way down or round and just let it out. I know some people say you do it from front to back to front or this kind of thing. I don't personally think it really matters. I don't really want to be opening my front door so all my neighbours can see me with this sort of smoke. I just feel that it's the intent. I take it all round and out to the back. And so long as each room has had it moved, the air energy moved from it and cleared and cleansed, and then you place back in lots of divine, loving, healing light afterwards, which you can also do with sprays, by the way. So one of the biggest, with burning and smoke cleansing, you can make your own incense and bundle, which I will do a video on because it's so much fun. You can just use dried herbs and leaves and all kinds of things. It's so much fun, and they've all got different magical properties, so you can make it for yourself. Sage is wonderful at purifying and protecting and cleansing, but I didn't realise that when I was saging myself, which sometimes when I do, so when my client, if I have a client, say like I said earlier, the room is cleared and cleansed, so am I, but sometimes I'll have somebody really heavy and or something really heavy has gone on and I just need a proper cleanse, and nothing does it like sage. I really, it's not my constant go-to because I don't like to have the smoke around and I've got two beautiful pooches. But I tell you one thing, I was suffering terribly from headaches and I knew it wasn't me, and I just felt I just couldn't clear it. And what I did is I was cleansing myself, and you have to make sure you cleanse the back of your head and your neck, right at the back here, and your feet, because at the back of the neck, things, energy, entities can really hold on there, and you don't want that. They can get a grip. And this headache I had for a week, and I was like, this is just not shifting. And I just thought it was nothing else. I'd been taking tablets, and I cleansed for ages there. I could literally, I know it might sound kooky, but for those who think it's kooky, probably haven't come and watched this far in the video, I could feel it being lifted and breaking away, and it just went, and my headache went like that. I'd done Reiki, I'd taken tablets, I'd done everything that I knew, aromatherapy, this, that, all. The only thing that cleared it, because it wasn't a problem within me, it wasn't an inflammation with me, it was some kind of energetic, somebody trying to hold on to me. It could have been a person, whatever entity, it doesn't matter. The point is that they had a grip. Think about in the wild when animals are catching their prey, it's very much from the back of the neck, and also parents would carry their young by the back of the scruff of the neck. So you can kind of understand why they'd cling there. Also your feet, you must cleanse your feet. I'm not talking about washing them in the bath and shower, of course you always do that. Because I do that twice a day. I shower in the morning and I either shower at night or bath at night. And I couldn't understand why my feet needed special attention. And you know, I don't wear shoes in the house. My house is really clean. But then I started, and I just could feel like I just needed to, I don't know, I couldn't, similar, but not pain. It was just like almost like a stickiness. Didn't feel sticky. It was like an energetic thing. And then I began saging my feet, and it just goes. So when you're working with people, when you're amongst a lot of people, when you're in school or around people, it's so important to cleanse and clear your own energy and anything around you. It's just, it's self-care number one, because you don't want everybody else's stuff, you know, and especially if you're with a partner that's maybe depressed or going through a lot of stress, you know, and you're kissing them, they're on you, they're in you, or you're in them, whichever way round. It's important that you clean and cleanse yourself, so that your energy is pure and just yours. And like I said earlier, this doesn't have to be that they're particularly negative. I mean, I have some really heavy clients, they're beautiful souls, but they're heavy, and I need to clear and cleanse after that. I need to just be with myself. You know, you could have somebody who's sick around you, or sick, even somebody you love, or it doesn't actually matter. You just need to keep yourself and your space and your energy and your car and things clear and cleansed. It can just be your own energy that's just gone a bit stagnant. So you want to be clearing and cleansing jewellery. Remember, for yourself, water is brilliant. So showers, baths with, I think I talked a bit about this in my bath video, which I'll link it at the end, with salts in there, because it's very purifying and protecting. You must do, like I said, jewellery, utensils, things that you cook with regularly, things that you eat with regularly, places you sit regularly, or other people do, or animals, your bed, cards that you may use, anything really, just the general area, but things that you touch and feel, like your phone, keyboards, you know, anything really. And also what's really nice is to make sure that you clear and cleanse any food that you have in, that you can do with white light, obviously water, like I said, you can use white light, Reiki, and just really water, clear it, and then put wonderful healing and love and light in there. I'll do a video, I think I've done sort of something similar. And I will also do some videos on chants and things that you can put into stuff. So I always, every night, whatever I've worn, I clear, I clear and cleanse you. I place it on the windowsill. Doesn't matter if it's full moon, quarter, it doesn't matter what it is. It goes on the window and it has a break, and it can just clear and cleanse itself. And then in the morning, when I put whatever one I put back on, I always put an intention of, I don't know, love, healing and protection, or something like that into it. So I hope this has been helpful. Please let me know. Please subscribe and like my videos. I'm so happy and just humbled really that I've just, you know, this many have subscribed so far, and I hope I'm helping. If there's anything you want information on, I've got loads of things that I will be putting on. Just let me know. But for now, give it a go. See the difference in how you feel. Remember, you've got to properly cleanse yourself. Use intention and white light. I will talk to you about how to sense your energy in other people's and how to cleanse and clear your aura and look after it in another video. So keep a little lookout for that. So for now, all my love, Ella. Bye.